Welcome back to Miles Around. It's time for our first in the driver's seat, and it's this, the brand new 2007 Volkswagen Jetta GLI. And this is a Fahrenheit edition. Now, Volkswagen literally means people's car. Well, this is so much more than a people's car. It's much more of a driver's car. And it comes in a really nice color too, Dennis, right?
Well, that's up to you to decide for yourself. For me, the yellow is, well, it's very bright. Now, they have the GTI, and it's been around since 1984, but it's as if an engineer deep inside the Volkswagen platform said, you know what? We need to make a car that has a sedan body with a trunk and make it have a performance feel. Hence, the GLI Fahrenheit Edition Jetta. Now, this car has a lot of special little attributes, both in the interior and on the exterior, but first, let's take a look under the hood.
Once we get the hood open of the Volkswagen Jetta GLI Fahrenheit Edition, you can see the FSI turbo engine under here. Now, this engine speaks volumes about how far Volkswagen have come with the Jetta, right, Dennis?
That's right. In 1984, they set the world on fire with that GTI I keep referring back to. But really, with 200 horsepower and 207 pounds-feet of torque, it's an amazing little engine. Hooked up to the best transmission in the industry. The DSG direct shift gearbox from Volkswagen has got to be one of the best incredible inventions as far as being a driver's car. It really does put you in tune with how the car is reacting to gear changes. Now, you throw in special sport-tuned suspension, bigger brakes, and special alloy wheels. It really does bring together the overall feel of this little Volkswagen on the road. You know, there's always been that picture of a GTI with the rear wheel up in the air when it goes around a corner. I would venture to say that you could do that even with the family sedan. If there's one thing that Volkswagen knows how to do right, it's spoil its new owners with something special. The Jetta GLI Fahrenheit is only made in 1,200 editions, this being number 100. Now, it does have that Fahrenheit yellow paint and some special wheels and tires, but that's not all.
It has this great monochromatic look, which makes this car look classic and yet modern all in one. The red calipers add a great touch at the front, and the lack of chrome really gives this vehicle some kind of modern stance that you don't see in every Jetta.
Now that I've jumped behind the wheel of the little Jetta GLI Fahrenheit, all the little accents on the outside come together on the inside. The badge on the steering wheel that does designate that it's 100 out of 1,200 goes along with the yellow stitching in the wheel and in the gear shift, as well as the seats. Leather buckets, front and rear, do come together in a nice fashion that really does blend European flair and style with the sporty intention of this vehicle. Great sounding stereo, sunroof, all the little goodies you'd want in a sports car, as well as, well, enough room for the family. For me, it's got to be one of the best little sports sedans out there.
So we've come to the part of the show when we take a look all around the vehicle and tally up what we've seen. Dennis, give me 2 ups and 1 down of this vehicle.
Well, the first up is this is a car for a guy or a girl looking for that GTI, even though they've introduced the 4-door, in a sedan mode. I mean, everything about it screams GTI, but if you want a sedan, this could be the perfect car for you. My other up is that 200 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder on top of that DSG transmission. It's just about as good as you could ever want in a European performance sedan.
And the down?
My down is, I don't think I can live with this color. It's just a little bright for me. If it was black, it might be almost perfect.
Let me tell you my 2 ups. First of all, the color. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I think I'd love one. Gets you noticed on the road, and it speaks volumes about what kind of driver you are. The other up for me is this vehicle is really perfect with all its accents on the inside. I love the 3 bits of color in the steering wheel and the fact there's only another 1,200 on the road. My down for this vehicle, well, I don't really have one. I think VW set out to do something, and they've done it. They hit their mark 100%. Let's just hope they keep doing this with models to come in the future. The 2007 Volkswagen Jetta GLI Fahrenheit comes standard with a 2-liter, 200 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Our test model had the optional 6-speed DSG automatic transmission. The base price is $27,880 with an as-tested price of $29,970. EPA rating for city is 25 miles per gallon, and EPA rating for the highway is 32 miles per gallon.
Here are the guys that make Miles Around possible. The Russ Auto Group, Baxter Auto Parts, Northside Ford, Ray Reese Dealerships, 4-Wheel Parts Performance Center, Grand Prix Imports, and J. Lee's Auto Group. Thanks, guys.